ladies. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and I have a this and that video. How exciting! There's so much goodness here, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in. All right, so let's do these bad boys right here. Are these not the stinking cutest? They're not decorated because these are being gifted to Nat, and she didn't want anything on them. She wanted to be able to decorate them herself. And these are crocheted lollipops. I'm dying right now. So stinking cute. So this is like the most easiest thing to make like ever. So for those of you that do crochet, I will have the link below. Please keep in mind that it is not in English, but it's actually super easy. You're doing the outside one with a chain 60 and then the second color with a chain 50, and you're double crocheting the whole thing. So it's super duper easy. There is a little bit of English in the writing because it's not verbal. You don't hear her, but it's mostly in a different language. So, but it was, like I said, super easy to follow. And so I went ahead and did these for Nat. Super cute. I love them. So that she can go ahead and decorate them herself when she's ready to use them. And these are just your regular, you know, sucker sticks or whatever. And you just literally, I took this and I shoved it all the way through into the middle. And then you just open it up, put hot glue, open this up, put hot glue, open this up, put hot glue, and that's about it. It'll be so cute once I know Nat decorates these. So I wanted to show my crocheted lollipops. All right, and I also did this bracelet. These are stretchy, but the twist on this one that I did is it's clustered. It's a stretchy, but it's clustered. So you see all of that? It's all clustered. So I was on Pinterest and I seen it and I was like, yes. So I went ahead and made just a stretchy. These were all like leftover beads. A lot of times when I'm crafting or creating jewelry, I get a pile of beads and they don't go back into their normal spots. So I just get like a pile and a pile. So I wanted to use up all of them, and I'm so excited that I did. So I don't have any of these beads left. And I loved it. So I'm gonna do a tutorial on this, guys, to do these cluster stretchy bracelets. And so stay tuned for that. So just to show you how it looks on, because I know I always like to see when people make jewelry, they put it on. So this is how it looks. I love it. And actually I did it so it would sit this way. Sorry, I already have my bracelets on for today. But I love it. This was super easy and fun to make. So for those jewelry lovers out there, stay tuned and we will create this bad boy together. Not on this video, on a different one. Okay, so I just wanted to quickly show you. And here we go. I don't want to, you're not supposed to like yank them off. You don't want to do that. And you'll see that I use, where are they at? I use crimp bead covers to cover the knots, so it looks like a bead. These are awesome, and these right here are the perfect size when you go to Hobby Lobby. They have the larger ones. I don't like the small ones because when you're using a thicker stretchy wire, you need to be able to tie a couple knots and make sure, you know, that this covers it. So, but we'll get into that on another video, all right? So moving forward, I went ahead and gave these a whirl. I watched Nat's video and I will link it below of her tutorial on how she made these. So yes, you know, I was gonna dive on in this one. The only thing I did differently is I did not use the closures that she did that has the key ring at the bottom. I do have them, but I just didn't want to use it for this. So I wanted to, you know, do it a little differently. And so I just hung a dangle from the bottom. I did not have, I believe I used a 20 gauge wire and I believe Nat used an 18 gauge. I happen to not have that on stash. So I used what I did have because I use 20 gauge when I do wire wrapping on jewelry. So that's what I used. And these are the acrylic beads. I got to use these big fatty daddies, which I was really excited because she gifted me all of these. And I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to use? I haven't jumped aboard of doing all the tassels that people are doing, but I do like this idea. It was much easier, much faster. And then I just hung, you know, This little infinity sign came from Hobby Lobby. It was on clearance like a year ago. And then I did where she did a word bead, and I just put that on there. I really liked using those. I haven't used those in a while either. And I just used a heart and I wire wrapped it. It's really easy to wire wrap when you're using artistic wire. So this I don't struggle with. This I can actually do it really well. It's when I'm using head pins that I struggle. So this was super fun to make. Thank you so much, Nat, for doing a video on how you made them. Here's another one that I did. This is Michael's. I just strung a bunch of these super cute hearts. These I purchased like a box of these at Hobby Lobby. And then I did a word bead. And then here is my acrylic beads, which I have a plethora of. And here you guys see how I did that. I showed you guys previously to just use the bales on the cabochon. That's what I'm using to hang at the bottom. I had these really pretty acrylic flowers. I've had these for forever, but you can find these everywhere, guys. If you even go on Amazon, you can go on Etsy. You don't have to go and purchase these on Ally. In fact, I got some of these at Joann's. So yeah, and these right here, these little, I don't know, little plastic daisy spacers. Those I did get from AliExpress, but I know you can find those elsewhere. So, and these little heart clasps I got from Hobby Lobby. I believe it comes 2 to a pack. I love these things. In fact, I need to take a trip over there today. This one's my absolute favorite for more of the reason of just it being yellow, because it's faith-based. And I really love that. So this right here is a lamp work bead. And I made an angel. I will be doing a video on how to make different types of angels. That is coming up. And dragonflies, so stay tuned for that. And then I have right here where it says believe, always believe. And then here's a dove. Absolutely love that. And here are the beads. Is this not the most stinking cutest ever? Even if you're not a yellow lover, come on guys, come on. This is so cute. So I had a blast putting this together. Oh, I love this one so much. Okay, that's that. Then I went ahead and I made some of these right here. This is because Nat and I are doing a swap, and we're swapping things that each of us make that the other will not make. It's the funniest thing ever. So she requested for banners, so I'm keeping them plain. I don't want to put anything on it because I would prefer her to use these on how she wants to, on whatever it is that she wants to, for bag toppers, for packaging, for whatever. So I kept them solid color. I do have a couple that are, you know, printed. And of course I do the front and the back. I happen to have this punch that I don't think they have anymore. I will show it to you in a minute because I have a feeling somebody's gonna ask me. So yeah, so I left all of these, and these little tiny clips I got from Paper Cherries. It's my monthly subscription. Love her little kits, and I used all of them. And to do these, I just did baker's twine and tied knots at the end. I seen this on Pinterest, but of course they were decorated, but I love just keeping them plain like this and using them when you see fit. So these are not permanently adhered, so she could take them off or on. It's up to her. But I just liked the look when I seen it on Pinterest with those on there. So I just made, you know, a handful of these to send to Nat so she can decorate those, because she won't do these. And they're like so easy, guys. Like, she kills me. But let me show you the punch I used. It's this one right here. And Joann's had this years ago, and I don't, where is it? Oh, here we go. As you see, years ago. So I love this bad boy. So if you guys were able to find it, I love, love, love this thing. If it breaks, I'm gonna die, because I normally don't like these kind of punches, because I have broken these. And oh, I'll be so sad because I love it. Okay, moving on. So I just went ahead and I just wanted to do some more of these bows that I've showed previously before, when you're doing the what you call it, you know how I showed everybody when I was doing my sequin clusters. So I wanted to go ahead and make some of these because they'll be gifted as well. And these all have Swarovski crystals in the middle. And then I did some with cabochons with the same sequin cluster. And this is that one that you can get from Target. It comes in the little silver cans, so it's already pre-mixed. And all I do, like I've showed you previously, is I put glossy accents all over it, dunk it in, done. And this punch is the Martha Stewart bow punch. So yeah, so I wanted to make a handful of those. Okay, and then I went ahead and made some of these dangles. I found these right here, these beaded tassels at Joann's. It comes 3 to a strand. You get 3 whole complete of these, and I loved it because I would never in my life do this, but I love the look of it. So all I had to do was just add chain, stick my dangles on it. I even did right here where I put a button on a bail. I'm starting to feel the buttons, guys. I think I'm gonna start doing some more with buttons because I have a plethora of them. And then I have this right here, which is a Swarovski charm, and then I put the Swarovski crystal in the middle. And I just hung a glass charm and another one here. So I like them to be sporadically hanging in different areas. And I just used lobster claw. So I loved this right here, super cute. And then I did another one in green and yellow. And let's push this one over. It says love. And I love it. So stinking cute. How cute does the buttons look on the veils though, guys? Seriously, I'm dying. All right, so those are those 2. And then I went ahead and gave an oldie but a goodie a facelift. So I did these. Now I've done these years ago, but with vintage stuff, vintage, you know, jewelry pieces. Oh, that are gorgeous. So I decided to do it with my today's style. And these compacts they sold at Michael's. You can find these on Amazon. You can find them on Etsy. So just have to look for, you know, these compacts. So these are just the ones that are glass. One shows closer than the other. And this right here, you see, is a shaker. So you see there's nothing there. Now there's shaker. This whole piece is a shaker piece, and I purchased these from Allie. This I did not make. The only thing I did was add all of these different cabochons. I use E6000 for every single thing you see on here. The pearls you see automatically were on this compact. All I did was put on, these are Nouveau crystals, which are plastic, but they're Nouveau. And I just put those on here. I put on these heart cabochons that I got from Paper Cherries and one of my monthly kits, and then more of the crystals right here all the way around. And then that's it. This piece right here is the centerpiece. And even when you open it, you probably wonder when it's hanging off. So even opening it, guys, you can see that you can open it all the way, and it doesn't, this doesn't interfere with that. You just wouldn't be able to go farther than that, but you shouldn't need to do that. And, but other than that, this is locked and loaded, guys. It's seriously, it's, so you see how the pearls look on that compact. So you don't have to have the pearls. You'll see there's a lot of these that just have a color in the back, and you just add, of different crystals and like little gems they have, and you just add on top of the gems. I like to get the ones that were like this because then I can add whatever colors I want. But I've had these compact for a year, like probably maybe a year or 2 years, and these are the last 2 I had. So I'm feeling like I need to go find some more of these though, because I don't think Michael's has any. So this is one. This one right here is my absolute favorite. Again, so you'll see all the pearls that are on here. Everything is adhered with E6000. I strongly suggest if you give this a try, only use E6000. It holds like no other, because the ones that I have that I've made that were vintage, I would have clusters on top of clusters, and I would keep this and toss it in my purse. I use it, you know, so, and it holds like no other, like seriously, it holds very well. And this is another one of those shakers. It's a diamond. So you hear that? So they do move around, and I loved these. These were super cute. You would just look under, like cabochons, they come up under the cabochons in Alley. These right here are all Swarovski crystals. And these I added with glossy accent because they're super tiny. But these bigger pieces are all, and you see the cabochons that were strategically put on there. Here's another flat back that I use from Paper Cherries. And these are just pieces that I've had for a while. Super, super gorgeous, guys. These were a lot of fun to make. I think I'm going to do some more of these. These are great gift items. Okay. And before I show you the last one, let's go ahead and, oops, sorry guys. Okay. And you guys are gonna think I'm crazy because I did these, but I like to, you know, Christmas isn't coming up yet, but to do crafting and you wanna do it for Christmas and you wanna do it right before, you're never gonna get it done. So I just went ahead and I had a bunch of yarn and I wanted to go ahead and start getting these cowls ready. I love cowls. I love to wear them and I love to gift them. So I will put the video below that I followed on how to make this specific one. I've made a couple others before and this one I liked better. I liked the actual crochet style on this. So, and it's super, and mind you, I used a skein that was 120 and she used a skein of 150. So, but look at how tall this is. So it's pretty tall. So when you wear it and it, you know, and it gets all bunched, it's going to look so stinking cute, you know, when you have it on. I love it when it's all bunched and cozy. Just super, super gorgeous. So I did a few of these. I did that color. And these were all that I had already pre-done. So I don't have any more of this fatty type of yarn, but I will get more because these, a lot of people love getting as gifts. So I just went ahead and made a few in these colors. And I've had these skeins for a while. I don't even remember where I got them, but I know they were on sale because I only grabbed one of each. Because had there been more of these colors, I would have grabbed them, but these were what I found. Okay, and then last but not least are these cutie patooties. I will be doing a tutorial on this as well. So these right here was 1000% inspired by Pinterest. I love Pinterest, you guys. I really wanted to start looking at things that were a little more different and put my own spin on it. These are coasters. These are crocheted coasters, but the picture had two different yarns and they were twisting them and then doing it in a circle, but just twisting. I preferred it braided. I'm like, I'm digging this. I really love that it's braided and it doesn't show the beads at the end. I added that own twist on my own. So I added these fatter beads that we all can get from Hobby Lobby, Michael's, wherever. And I just added it to the end where I made a tassel. So you'll see that all of it is put on felt. And it's super duper cute. I really loved making these because these will look so cute. For instance, you see that it's right here. I have glitter everywhere, so sorry guys. And this right here, you know, if you just want to set something, here's my little glitter vac. You want to set something on it, it just looks cute when it's laying somewhere. Now this is yarn, so I'm not suggesting to put anything hot or cold on it or anything that's gonna get moisture on it. This is more for just something cute that you want to, you know, add something on like this. I really liked that. I thought it was cute. So this one right here is like a brighter pink with cream. And this one is a brighter pink with a lighter pink, but you can barely tell, but off the camera you can tell. And I just use these fat beads that Nat gifted me. So I love how these came out. This one is an all-time favorite. This is blue and yellow, and I loved it because I was using yarn. I've been using a lot of my old yarn. In fact, these yarns right here, this pink and the blue, my friend Mimi gifted me like a long time ago, so I was able to use those. And even this right here, Mimi gifted me. This is the same yarn. That's the blue on here and the pink on here. I used it to make these as well. So this I really, really loved making. So you'll see I just put the pink in the back. And these are the beads I hung on it. So how stinking adorable when you put something on it. You're like, yes, that's so cute. So like I said, stay tuned. I will have a tutorial on this. probably first thing in the morning tomorrow. These are really easy, so I want to get that out in the open. Excuse me, guys. And I will be doing a jewelry video showing how to do these cluster stretchy bracelets. Well, yeah. And then I will be doing another tutorial on angels and dragonflies. So just stay tuned, guys. I got a lot to do tomorrow, and I really want to get them all done. I have to go back in the office on Monday. I'm very sad about that. And but it's on rotation, so that's the good thing. And so I want to get those done for you guys as soon as possible, because I know there's going to be some of you going to like, yes. Okay, so stay tuned. And I hope you guys have an amazing and blessed weekend. I had such a blast. I thank you guys so very much. For those of you that love my this and that videos, I love you guys so much. You guys totally get me pumped. And I really look forward to it. It's probably one of the videos I get the most views on. And the least amount of thumbs down. Oh my gosh, it's the funniest thing ever. It's a good thing I don't take that stuff personal anymore. I used to. But anyway. So like I said, have a great day. And I will see you soon. Bye.